Hey YouTube, my name is Ellie and thanks for tuning into my channel. I created this YouTube channel to share my experience with you guys as a new military wife and also to touch up on different subjects like baking and cooking and firearms and home defense and just a couple other things, home projects, stuff like that. It's going to be a very varied channel, but I have a lot of hobbies, so. But anyways, I do want to start off tonight by talking about my husband and our experience with the military so far. He enlisted in the military August of last year as a National Guardsman for the state of Kentucky, and he enlisted as a military police officer. So he is training in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Between the months of August and January, he was going to drills every month, and so he was gone for about a weekend one weekend once a month. So if your soldier did enlist as a guardsman and they don't go to basic training for a couple months, then expect them to be gone one weekend once a month until they actually leave for training. So my husband has gone to Fort Leonard Wood, that's in Missouri, and he is doing what's called OSUT training. And OSUT stands for One Station Unit Training. And that is when they mix basic combat training and AIT or Advanced Individualized Training into one. So that means that he doesn't get a basic training graduation. He just gets a graduation at the end of everything. So at the end of BCT, AIT, everything, all of OSUT, that's when he gets a graduation. So whether you're doing MP or any MOS that does OSUT, don't expect for them to have a BCT graduation after 10 weeks. Know that it's going to be at the end, at completion of OSUT, when they will have a graduation. So he left January. He was able to give me a phone call from the airports at his layover cities, but once he reached the base, he was only allowed to give me one scripted 5-second phone call, and I knew it was coming, but it was something like, I have arrived to Fort Leonard Wood, I'm safe, I'll call when I can, and click, hung up the phone. So that phone call was rough. I read about it, I knew it was coming, but it was still kind of rough. So do know that he wants to tell you, or he or she, your loved one, they want to tell you more in the phone call and they want to cry, but they're not going to, because there's a drill sergeant like 5 inches away from their face, making sure that they do not veer from the script. No matter what you tell them, you can tell them anything and they won't be able to respond to you. I didn't receive my first phone call until about 2 weeks after. The first stretch of training is what's called reception, and that is going to be roughly about a week, and they're going through paperwork, orientation, PowerPoints, I'm sure, getting haircuts, getting their uniforms, all sorts of boring stuff. But reception is going to last about roughly 7 days, and then they go to their BCT location. And at that point in time, they were given the option to phone somebody in their family, a loved one. However, my husband opted not to make that phone call, which was fine. But I did get a call about 2 weeks later. Depending on the company, they may get one phone call a week, or they may get, one phone call the entire training. Luckily, we were blessed, and my husband was placed in a company that gives them a phone call every Sunday, and it's great. It started off as a 10-minute phone call, and now we're over 30 minutes talking on the phone every Sunday, which is awesome. So that's been very helpful. After about, I would say 3 weeks, that's when I got his address and to mail him letters, and that is actually when I started receiving letters as well from him. Those are very helpful. I've been trying to be creative with what I write to him, putting word searches in there, drawings, news headlines, sports scores, stuff like that, just trying to mix it up for him, because they have absolutely no connection to the outside world. They have no idea what's going on. Apparently, one of my husband's drill sergeants told them that Justin Bieber got arrested, which is true, but that he was killed in jail. And no one knew what to believe. He was like, I don't know what to believe anymore. But anyways, Justin Bieber did not die, unfortunately. But so another thing that has been super helpful has been just connecting with other military wives specifically in his platoon. They've been putting together Facebook pages and all sorts of fun stuff. And so we've been talking and sending up pictures, and it's been great kind of talking to people that understand what you're going through, and also people that I can talk to my husband and say, oh, well, I've been talking to so-and-so's wife. So that's kind of neat for him and neat for me. Another great thing about Fort Leonard Wood's training is that they take pictures of the soldiers that are training and they post them online, which is great. So you can find them. I think it's basictrainingphotos.com, and they are blowing up my phone. Basictrainingphotos.com, I believe is what it is, and then there's like a drop down menu and you select whichever company your soldier is in. Those have been super helpful. But since he's left, I've just been trying to keep myself busy doing projects in the house and doing a lot of workout like Zumba. If you guys are looking for a way to work out, oh my goodness, you guys are looking for a way to work out and you don't want to lift weights or go to gym or use machines or intimidating big bulky men, I would definitely check out Zumba. It is usually about like $7-ish or in that price point per class, pretty much anywhere you go, and no intimidation, super fun, and you don't even realize you're working out. Like an hour and a half will pass by and you're like, whoa, that was an hour and a half, that felt like nothing. It's still a lot of fun. Another thing that I've been kind of drowning myself in has been, I've been at the range almost every other day shooting. And I've been shooting my, well, I guess I should have brought it here to show you. I guess I do have my rifle here. I've been shooting, pistol-wise, I have a Bersa Thunder 380, which has been really fun to shoot. And I just bought, oh goodness. Oh, and I just bought my, Wyndham, and this is my dog Tywin. You'll meet him later. This is my Wyndham weaponry AR-15 556. Pretty nice. So I just bought this today, so I'm pretty stoked about it. Oh goodness. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of shooting. I've also been just spending a lot of time with my family and friends, and I live in front of a train track. Let's pause for a moment of silence while the train passes by. Okay, I think it's gone now. Okay, it's not gone yet. Okay, now that the train has passed by, what was I even talking about? Oh, my rifle that I just bought. Yes, just bought my rifle. I'd say maybe let off like 100 rounds on it. I'll talk more about like my firearms and stuff in other videos, but just wanted to talk to you guys about how I've been kind of passing the time while my husband's been gone to make it go by a little quicker. Another thing that has been very helpful for me has been keeping a calendar, kind of like as a visual. I mark off every single day, all the days off when I wake up in the morning, and just seeing me get closer and closer. And I have marked like little tags on it, like halfway there, quarter way there, you know. So that's definitely been helping out a bunch. So I hope that you guys have found this video informational or at least entertaining or something. And if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below in the comment box. If you have a loved one in Fort Leonard Wood, I would be more than happy to share some of my very like little knowledge that I have about it, and definitely give you some advice on how to pass the time while your soldier's gone and make it go by quicker, because we're all working towards G-Day, which is graduation day. So we're all working towards G-Day. So yeah, go us. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.